The first thing I'm going to do is what people being attacked with one of these weapons during a protest would do, which is cover their ears. That's going to be my first test. And this is the 19,000 hertz blast of hypersonic sound. I'm not even talking to the microphone. I would say that's like, in that short period of time, I would say that's like a 3 out of 5. That actually hurts. It feels a bit like a migraine almost. I don't know. Tensed up I don't know how to describe it. This is going to be the worst video ever because I can't really speak or collect my thoughts while this is happening. It's so strange. It's so quiet, but it hurts. It's very weird. It's like a quiet... It's almost like I have tinnitus in both ears. A very, very high-pitched tinnitus. I can't even think of the tone that it was at, though. It's like, all right. And it hurts the back of my head. That is so bizarre. All right, so let's start figuring out how to make this not the fucking case. We're going back with that default reverse saw alarm device, the dispersion one that's on the LRADs. And I'm going to use this thick, heavy piece of acoustic foam. This is very, very, very thick foam. It's not breathable. It should hopefully do the trick. I would be very surprised if it didn't. So, hit me. Down. Down more. All right. Down a little more. Okay. All right. Not really, no. Why would this go through here? That's not the result I wanted. Oh, I'm not even speaking in the microphone. It barely does anything, which I don't understand why. I don't really understand what's happening acoustically. Let's aim it back down. I would say that this heavy-ass piece of foam probably helped almost not at all. It would absolutely not be worth it to bring acoustic foam out with you anywhere where you will be being shot with an LRAD device. This is your standard Ross foam board. You see a lot of these at protests. Let's see if this works. This one is made out of foam, obviously. All right. This one helps better than the acoustic foam did, oddly, and it's shooting it back to you. It's actually reflecting it back to my wife. This is actually not terrible. This is better. This is the best out of the things we've tried so far. The Ross foam board makes it about 50% better, and it also reflects it. So it could either reflect it back to the LRAD device or the person who's using the LRAD device, or you could inadvertently reflect it at somebody who doesn't deserve to have it reflected at them. So you kind of got to be careful with where you're reflecting it, and it's also a very precise thing, and you're holding a big board, so you can't really be precise with it. The reason why I don't have a decibel meter behind the board, and the reason I'm not doing an A and B comparison, is because at this time, I don't really think it's that applicable due to the nature of how this is transmitting sound. I'm not sure that my decibel meters could accurately read sound when it's being transmitted in hypersonic frequencies. I think it's just only going to read certain harmonics of that sound that's within the frequency that this was made to detect. All right, this is actually a 80-cent cardboard Walmart poster that is pretty thin. We'll see how this does. Oh! This is the best yet. I would say this gives me like an 80% relief. This is not bad at all. This is actually really good. I'm gonna walk towards it. It doesn't even get bad when you get closer. Is it reflecting it? This is actually totally tolerable. As long as I'm holding this in front of my face, and as long as it's not angled or I'm not moving it, as long as it's like in the right position, this is actually pretty tolerable. Of course, it's still annoying, but it sounds more like a car alarm going off. So far, by far, the best result has been with the thin cardboard, and that makes me think that maybe if it causes something to vibrate that's in your hand, that may actually be the most effective. But before we leave this place, I'm going to try a hoodie just to see if that helps. All right, let's do this. Down. All right. Wow. I would say that the hoodie does literally nothing at all. If you blindfolded me and asked me if I could tell if a hoodie was between me and the LRAD device, I would probably fail it. You can't, literally makes no difference whatsoever, unfortunately. Okay, this is the 19,000 hertz one. The painful one. Okay. No. Oh, I am holding it the other way. I'm holding it glossy side up. Okay, so glossy side up, it doesn't actually help with the 19,000 hertz. It doesn't help as much. Okay, aim it down. Or somewhere else. Thanks. It doesn't... Okay, so I did find one thing out. The glossy side of this doesn't reflect it as good as the non-glossy side. And the non-glossy side actually didn't really do all that much. It still hurt really bad. Like I still felt sonic pressure in my head. But again, it sounded quiet. It sounded like a tiny tone, but I felt sonic pressure. Since it seems like the higher the frequency, the less effective this guy is, I'm just going to try 15,000 hertz, which is still going to be painful, I'm sure. I'll try a glossy side and non-glossy. Okay. Whoa, down? Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the worst one yet. How is 15 worse? This helps. This makes it not hurt. This poster makes 15,000 hertz not hurt on the glossy side. Okay, it hurts a little bit. Oh, you're not pointing it at me, that's why. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that's so weird. It's like changing pitches, and I know it's the same. This helps a lot. This actually helps a tremendous amount. Wow. The thin cardboard actually helps quite a bit with the 15,000 hertz. However, not that much with the 19,000 hertz. Have no idea why. Haven't really prepped that much to figure out why for this video. I just kind of wanted to get this video out sooner than later. But this is the winner. Ah, my head still hurts. Where's your headache?
In my head.
Well, where in your head?
Yeah, at the front.
Like it's just like a tension headache? Yeah, that's where I have it too. It's like right across here. You couldn't hear the 19,000 hertz, could you?
I could when it reflected on me.
I'm sorry. So I have a headache from all this, and oddly enough, just from the reflection from the poster board, my wife has a tension headache as well in the front of her head. Mm-hmm. So now we both feel like shit. Wow, I actually didn't expect it to have any physical effects like that. I expected it to just be really obnoxious, but it actually does hurt my head. Wow. I feel like I dove into a pool that's a little deeper than I had intended.